What's up, guys? Reggie's here again. Come on, come for a journey with us on these two wheels. Let's have it.
Ma'am, I must protest. Last week, senior officers who work in this building issued a statement declaring they would not be investigating the unlawful Christmas party held in Downing Street last year. The statement claimed a criminal inquiry is not possible because there is, quote, an absence of evidence. Correct me if I'm wrong here, ma'am. The whole purpose of a police inquiry is to gather evidence. But because your officers are unwilling to get off their backsides and find it, my team are bringing that evidence direct to Scotland Yard. First, though, for the benefit of the Metropolitan Police, let's remind ourselves what the rules were in December 2020. The law stated, no person may participate in a gathering in the Tier 3 area which consists of 2 or more people and takes place in any indoor space. Government guidance was similarly clear. You must not have a work, Christmas lunch or party where that is primarily social activity. The day before the party, Scotland Yard shut down a wedding where 40 people were in attendance. The officers working in this building released a statement saying, quote, holding large gatherings could be the difference between life and death for someone else. London is in Tier 3. You must not mix inside with anyone who is not in your household or support bubble. Indeed, we also know the Met are currently prosecuting people for allegedly holding a party in Ilford on December the 18th, 2020, the same night that Number 10 staff and their guests knocked back wine and played party games until 2 a.m. Nobody denies an event took place at 10 Downing Street. The issue is a simple one. Was it, as Number 10 claims, a work meeting, or was it a party? Let's look at the evidence. It's now been established that invitations were sent out by the press team 3 weeks before the event and that invitees included people who don't work in Downing Street. The invitation said food and wine would be served and there would be an exchange of gifts. Some people wore Christmas jumpers to the event, while others brought secret Santa presents. According to one person who was there, you might call them a witness, quote, everyone was packed shoulder to shoulder. If it looks like a party, sounds like a party, stinks of booze and goes on till 2 a.m, it's an effing party. Now, I didn't float up the lagan in a bubble, and neither did the British public. That is no work meeting. And of course, even Downing Street staff called the event a party. We know this because 4 days later, they held a mock press conference, footage of which has now been leaked, where they explicitly described it as a party, except that it would be controversial because it was held during lockdown, and discussed ways to present it to the public as a business meeting. Of course, if Metropolitan Police officers are worried about an absence of evidence that a party took place, they would do well to remember that the numerous people not employed at Number 10 who reportedly attended the party could only have gained access to it by coming to the gates of Downing Street and giving their names to a Metropolitan Police officer. But Scotland Yard is refusing to investigate. Why? When did we stop caring about truth and accountability? It's not a rhetorical question, ma'am. The police serve the public. We do so without fear or favour, and we do so to the letter of the law. The letter. Our leaders partied while families were separated, and our citizens died in their thousands. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, led by the wee donkey. Who exactly does the Metropolitan Police work for, ma'am? Our citizens? Or Boris Johnson?
a typical winter's day, between 200 people and 350 people will die of flu. Do we hide behind our masks? Do we lurk at home working from home? Do we demand that people provide their bona fides before going to a venue? Do we require people to be vaccinated as a condition of keeping their jobs? The question is whether the measures before us today are proportionate actually comes down to a matter of opinion. Do you take seriously some of the extraordinary extrapolations that we've been given, particularly given the record of before? The fact that these are things that might take place, and we have to balance that against the known costs and damage to enterprise, economy and society. And in the end, it comes down to a matter of opinion, a matter of our prejudice. And we are typically capable of organising our lives and making those decisions for ourselves. We decide what our risk appetite is and what we're prepared to encounter and what we're prepared to not. Notwithstanding the carnage on our roads, certainly killing more people than COVID at the moment, some of us still decide to drive. It's a matter of opinion. So it comes down to letting loose the dogs of war. Get the fear factor into it. Get the members of the officials, the members of SAGE, the members of Independent SAGE, of SPI-M, all those, of course, speaking in their own private capacity. Get them out there, twisting the fear lever. What about the Health Protection Agency? What Stalinist minds thought up that nomenclature? Get them out there, twisting the fear button, and by and large, you will get the reaction that you want. People will crave more enforcement and more fiercer measures to protect them from this great danger that is out there. And let hospitality be just collateral damage. Let them endure the deluge of cancellations now affecting that industry in what should be its most productive time. That's the situation that we have delivered. The government, having administered this Ministry of Fear, is absolutely complicit with its officials and its organisations that have designed it and delivered it. They have abandoned in doing that any principle of social democracy, of liberal democracy. Absolutely beyond anything that we've endured in recent living memory in the history of this pandemic. And as a consequence, having abandoned what might have been their ideology, they are rudderless. And as a consequence of that, so much more at risk of the opinions and predictions of the advisors to which they are.
I'm not coming for a test.
Well, why did you come through here then?
Because the road's misleading.
Right, you need to put your visor down for me.
I'm going out. How do I get out of here?
Yeah, I know. While you're in here though, you need to put your visor down and we'll show you that.
No, I can't breathe. I need it open.
He's not coming for a test.
I've not come for a test, buddy.
Right,
The road's misleading here.
Turn the bike round for me, mate.
Need some better transport management.
Down there, my friend. Straight out. Yeah, there's a security guard at the front end.
No one stopped me.
Yeah, they should have. They said you should have. Right, you just need to go straight up towards it where it says exit.
All right, buddy.
Oh no, son.
All right, buddy. How do I get to that road round here to get out of here?
You just go straight down there.
Straight down.
And this right.
Yeah.
Another right. And you can go.
All right. Cheers. Thank you, buddy. Take care, mate. Here's the road here, guys. Ah, it's bloody blocked off. Oh, wait, I need to go down there. That's the road I need to go down there. The road's shut off.
Oh, you alright?
It's shut off, that road.
Yeah, you can't go through from here.
Can you not?
No, where you going anyway?
I want to get to that back road where the industrial estate is.
This is it. You have to go all the way around.
All the way around?
Yeah, going back to main lights.
Yeah.
Okay, past all retail park.
Yeah.
And then probably first or second light.
Okay.
You need to take a left.
Yeah.
You bring you all the way back of here. Back of the area.
Oh, brilliant.
Alright, buddy.
Alright, thanks, mate.
You don't go through from here, buddy.
Alright, cheers. Take
Alright.
care, buddy. See you, mate. Hey, go on then.